Let's not talk speculation. Let's talk factulation.
Last Monday, the Shaggy Show went live, and Shaggy 2 addressed a few of the issues that they had on the Northwest leg of the Quest for the Ultimate Groove tour. It seems that a promoter named James the Juggernaut was trying to pull a fast one on Shaggy and the gang. Here, Mr. 2 starts to bring it up, but is interrupted by a hype train.
It was dope being out there, but, however, I'm contractually obligated to say something right quick.
Oh, shit.
We got
about this whole-ass motherfucker. What?
10 seconds.
For what?
Hype train?
Hype train.
Oh!
Then he gets right into it.
This is a story about a punk-ass bitch. His name, would you like to know his name? I'm calling him out, too. This guy is, okay, number one, not confirmed, but I have a strong suspicion off of what I heard come out of his own mouth, you know what I'm saying, third party. He said that all he likes to do is drink and do cocaine. I think his doing all the cocaine is fucking up his business.
Yeah.
Peep Shaggy loading up the wax melt gimmick.
Because from what I understand, this guy owes a lot of fucking artists in the the juggalo scene, underground scene, a lot of fucking money. His forte is fucking people out of money, and he tried doing it to us.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? He was the promoter that promoted the show in what was it? It was the two that weren't the pickup shows. So it was the second day, which it was Seattle, Oregon, and then Bend, Oregon.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bend, Oregon, and then fucking Portland. No, Bend. It was Washington, Seattle, Washington. What other Washington did we do? Shit. Wow, I lose track that quick, man. Look at that up for me, Justin. I need to know.
But it was the 2 Washington shows?
I don't know what the fuck it was.
Hold on, I got you.
I got it right here.
Seattle, Spokane.
Spokane. Yeah, so it was Spokane, and then it was fucking and Portland. So this bitch ass motherfucker, right? He loves to fuck people out of their money, like artists out of their money. So I'm believing it goes up his nose, and then he tells people he just ain't got it. I'm surprised nobody's fucking really did some damage on this motherfucker yet. But I just want to let anybody that's an aspiring musician or fucking rapper, don't fuck with this guy. His name is James the Juggernaut. He's even got a stupid fucking name. Sorry to tarnish the Juggernaut name,
Yeah, but no, yeah, for that.
And his name is James the Juggernaut Sletty or Slet. That's right. He's a piece of shit. He owes a lot of people money. Motherfuckers are calling us trying to get us to collect their money from him because we weren't letting that shit slide. That motherfucker was scrambling to get our shit. He tried pulling a fast one. So much so, listen to this shit, this piece of shit. This motherfucker, right? Listen to what he did. We almost had to pull the show on him. All this shit in what was the second one again? Spokane.
Spokane.
So like he was fucking around. He was like, well, I ain't got your money. This is before we went on and shit. But like, well, then I guess you got to explain to everybody why the fuck we ain't going on. You know what I'm saying? Good luck with that, motherfucker. And there was a little bit more than that said to motivate him to get our money. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
But so this motherfucker's scrambling the whole night, like just like fucking Venmoing or however the fuck, like PayPaling us little pieces of money all night as he was able to scramble and call his people trying to borrow money from him. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't planning on paying us. That wasn't in his plans. His plan was to collect that money and put it up his face. You know what I'm saying? Eventually he ended up paying us. You know what I'm saying? And then right before I did the meet and greets, this motherfucker, we found out that he sold like an extra 7, like trying not to tell us so he could keep that money. You know what I'm saying? This man, he is so I'm just saying, I'm not gonna say anything further than that. But let's just say we got our fucking money, you know what I'm saying? And then he was supposed to do the show 2 days later, that show. So we were just like, look, if he don't come with our money before we even get there, fuck him. We're pulling the plug on him and we'll run the fucking show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we're not just gonna go home. We're not gonna hoe out people that came, you know what I'm saying? Because of this cocksucking piece of shit, James the Juggernaut Slet. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker. So we got our money. But I'm just saying, if you're involved in the business at all, blackball that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He ain't allowed to fucking promote no more. And then you know what he does too? He charges open slots to local openers, and then they pay him in advance. When they call him, he tells them they can't go on.
Wow.
He says they're overbooked, he can't go on, and just keeps their money. I'm talking about like thousands of dollars a piece from people that scrape together fucking pennies. You know what I'm saying? This guy's a real piece of shit, man. A real fuck, and he ain't got no neck. He got no neck because it's swelled up from his nasal passages being shut from all the cocaine.
Hell yeah.
Motherfucker.
I wish I could say that stuff like this is rare in the underground, but sadly I have to say that it isn't. There are a lot of bad promoters out there. I gotta thank Juggalo Professor and all of y'all in the chat of Humble Among Broadcast System number 112 that were talking about this.
But yeah, but I'm sure he'll get his. Not from me or nothing, but I'm sure he's gonna fuck around with the wrong person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Gonna be fucking hanging upside down out of the building.
Suge Knight fight him.
Yep.
I don't think you can hold his ass up like that. But yeah, fuck that guy. So I just figured out how to tell that. Hey, on a cool note, guess what?
What's up?
Ballers and a Boat is sold out.
So then on Thursday night on the Shaggy Show, Shaggy mentions that DJ Clay is doing a stream with this James the Juggernaut over on the Clay station. So of course I had to go check that out too. There were some technical difficulties during this broadcast.
So then just stay. Okay, so I just turned it down on my wife's phone, but I still got you, Clay, on my personal phone. So we'll just have to do it like this, man, because I had to turn it down.
That's what
otherwise
keeps for
the audio's just gonna overlap.
good timing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so just stay on it. But you gotta turn your shit down in order to, for me to, not have the echo.
I attempted to edit all of the echoes coming from James's end the best I could. I cut it down in an attempt to streamline the narrative and make it a slightly more pleasurable watching experience. But I wanted to keep a lot of this because I find this fascinating. I'm gonna jump in a few more times to interject, but I'll save most of my thoughts for the end.
There was a couple shows. You're getting comments and some heat and all that good shit from everywhere. Local acts, other underground entertainers. You said you like to tell your side of any story or whatever's going on, and I'm down to let you elaborate on that. So go ahead and elaborate.
Yeah, you did.
I'm gonna start off with a question based off of only our experiences. I can only ask you questions about and experiences that other people might have told me about. Anyway, so I'll start off with the first question. First question is why the fuck did you get into the promoter game?
Is that a catch-22 question, or is that a real question?
That's a real fucking question, my friend.
Okay. So been doing this off and on for quite a few years now. In the last 4 years, I've had some mild success. I haven't had trouble like this ever, period. But that doesn't mean that I'm not human, and that doesn't mean that I don't fuck up, because I did fuck up horrifically. So, I just got into it because I love it. I've done more good shows than bad. My record will show that. And these last few months, I've just made some mistakes.
Real quick. You asked me, to try. Actually, you didn't ask. You kind of told me to not interrupt you, which I don't appreciate being told what to do like that. So I'll take it as you asked, and I'm gonna try my best not to interrupt you. But I just gotta step you right there. It's like, for the number of phone calls that I've had, just little old me.
Right.
Your record isn't seeming better than worse. It seems like the bad is outweighing the good. And I'm not lying. I have no reason to lie. I'm only speaking facts. I can pull them up, but I don't have to. We know that.
For sure. No, and I get that. If you looked at my career in the last 4 years, I would disagree, but I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to banter back and forth on that. You're going to have people who don't like me, who may have had 1 or 2 bad experiences with me, and will run a certain narrative, and then you'll have people who know me, who have worked with me, and can still see that I've made some mistakes and would be like, this isn't the usual James, per quote. So, absolutely. I would still stand with, I've done more good than bad, but again, like I just said, I'm human, and I've definitely made some mistakes as of recent, definitely.
DJ Clay is remarkably patient with this dude, based off of what he's already put him through and what he puts him through in this stream. Mega props to DJ Clay for doing this.
Real quick, just to kind of touch base on that subject. I'm human as well, but I've never done no shit like that.
Sure. Right.
And when I was younger, I used to sell dope.
Done shit.
But I've never ran into problems like that.
Some of this dude's pauses while he was trying to think up bullshit were quite long.
Yeah. Right. No, when you absolutely. So so as far as our dealings, right? So let's go into that. The first time I met you guys and worked with you guys was in Richland over the summer. And we had a overall positive experience. There was a small balance owed because of Eventbrite. And you, out of good faith, allowed me to...
Real quick. Let's elaborate on that.
Go ahead. Yes, sir.
That shit don't happen in this game. In the pro game, nobody should ever owe anybody anything. So I'm just telling you what you did wrong right there in Richland. I was more than nice and more than lenient to let you have a balance. Was I not?
And it got paid, did it not?
Oh, it did. But was I not? What I asked. Was I not more than lenient to even give you that option?
No, absolutely. I believe I just said that. I said you were willing to allow me that time.
Oh, well, if you did, I didn't hear it, and I'll take that again.
And you, out of good faith, allowed me to... to
real quick.
which I'm very grateful for. So thank you. And here we go to these last couple of weeks. You know, I was having some
Yeah, I had to
issues,
go see my psychiatrist twice when I got home because of the stress I had to fucking go through.
Yeah,
You know,
it's been very stressful on my end.
Metaphorically and borderline for real. I feel like you owe me like another $5 for the stress I had to go through for 2 days of my fucking time. I could have been chilling in the hotel, bro. Instead, I had to be fucking making sure you did your job. I had to do your job for you, help you with your job. That sucks as a promoter. Now, this is me trying to help you with advice. And the whole time I was there personally with you, what I do, I did nothing but give you game and knowledge and advice, correct?
Yeah, for the most part. Yeah.
Correcto.
But anyways, if I could elaborate on our 2 last shows, that'd be great.
Yeah, sure.
Cool. So, you know, Spokane was very difficult. I was what I was trying to say, and you know, I know you needed to say your part. I was having some issues with your booking agent, some personal ones. I'm not going to elaborate. That's neither here nor there. So some shows were pulled, which inevitably, unfortunately, you know, rose a situation with my ticketing company, Eventbrite, which, you know,
We just got to win on Fortnite.
Clay's friend JoJo is just crushing Fortnite through this whole interview.
Sorry, James, back to you.
No, thank you for that. And congratulations. Having the issues, you know, with the booking agent, and neither here nor there. And I should have known to switch ticketing companies. This is an issue I've had for
Wait,
a
what was
while
the issue
now.
with my
I
agent?
should have learned my lesson in Richland.
My agent just dropped
Oh, no,
part
just
of your balance in fucking subs tonight. Like, what the fuck?
No,
Wait,
what I'm
did
saying
he
is
do
we
wrong?
had some. No, we had some. No, I just said we had some issues, and
All right,
some
so
shows
you know,
that
let's
we're gonna do
let's
with
not
him.
beat around the bush anymore. I wasn't there, and I haven't heard the story yet. So what
JoJo's
happened?
coming in with a non-biased
Yes.
opinion.
I wasn't there, and
the-
I
he
don't know what
wasn't there.
happened. I haven't heard the story. I don't know what happened. I don't know if you owe money. I don't know if you owed money. I don't know what happened. So I want to know what happened, and then I want to know why it happened.
Your agent's neither here nor there. I'm not going to die on that conversation. It just was I had some shows pulled because of personal disagreements, and we move on. That's all it is. I'm not going to elaborate on it because it doesn't pertain to you respectively.
So bottom line,
but
period, is how
because that
contracts
happened.
work. I mean, you said you've been doing this for a while, so you know how contracts work, obviously, right? So per contract, when you read it,
Correct.
you know everything that's said in and out there.
Right. But what do you
Yes.
mean by that? What I'm saying is that had nothing to do with you guys. I was just giving you.
Well, I want to
The
know,
reason
like,
why I was
what,
having
what,
issues with my
what
ticket.
happened when you guys were at the show? Did he not have the full guarantee? Is that what happened?
So JoJo's asking the
Right, no.
question. Yes, that's exactly what it was.
Okay, did he get
Right.
the guarantee? Did he make up the balance that he owed?
It took a lot out of me. And
Oh,
a lot
so
of work.
you had to fight for it.
I had to chase this money.
Okay,
And that's
okay. You
that's
made
the
it very
part
difficult.
that we don't like.
Okay, so James, right? His name's James, right?
James, yes.
So James, you made it very difficult to get the artist guarantee that you signed a contract to guarantee with. Now, what we want to know is why did you make it difficult?
If I'm able to
On me
explain what
personally,
happened,
fucking
that'd
goddamn
be
it.
great. You know, yeah. So it just was a ticketing issue. You know, the ticket sales were there for Spokane, but I just didn't get my payout. So I had to sit there and, you know, go to my car, which is my personal office at the moment, and round up the funds. But
That's right. He just said his car is his personal office.
the full guarantee was paid before they left, and I was able to rustle up the rest of the meet and greet money before they left. So they left with their full balance in Spokane. Am I correct on that or not?
What the fuck did I have to do to get that money?
Yeah, we're not disputing
Let me
that
ask
they
you
got
that.
the money. We're disputing that
I
it
had
was
to
very
fucking
hard to get
chase
it.
that money.
But why? Why did he have to chase the money?
That don't happen in professional
Well, I just-
entertainment industries.
Are you trying to say that
No, you're
there
absolutely
wasn't
right, but I
enough
just-
money at the door? Did the bar not make any money? Like what? Why was there a difficulty? Where was the money that you didn't have the full bag, that you had to go to your quote unquote office in your car and scrounge up the money?
Well, not only that, but it goes back to the very first question I asked. Why the fuck do you think you should have went into the professionalism of being a promoter? Ever. No, serious. I personally, I wouldn't be one.
feel like-
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't. Let me keep it a buck. I would never be a promoter.
Right. No, I get it. And you know, and respectfully, you know, I'm not trying to come off, you know, like I'm throwing away what you guys are trying to ask, but I'm also just trying to stick to what happened with me. If you want me to explain it, I can explain it, but I can't
I'm open to
keep
hearing
answering
it
these
all
follow-up
day,
questions.
all day.
I mean, okay,
The
so
floor is yours.
I had issues with my ticketing company. Cool, thanks. So I had issues with my ticketing company, and that's what the holdup was. I was able to get your balance paid in full that night, correct?
Yeah.
Regardless of whatever situation we were in, you got paid. Okay.
Oh yeah, I made sure.
We go on to Saturday.
Yeah, but it's not the case of that he got paid before he left. It was the case that you were trying to hope that he left before you paid him.
No, not at all.
Yeah, you were trying
I've never had
you were trying to
an issue like that.
lollygag is what I'm guessing out of this.
No.
Like you were trying to.
Hey, JoJo has no filter.
not at
I'm
all.
just saying, calls it how he sees it. All of your local openers came and told me how much they paid you to be on the show. I was like, holy shit, I would have never paid anybody that amount of money. You charged a high amount, more than I feel like you should have charged. That's your business though.
And they paid it, so fuck 'em.
And they paid it, so whatever. It's not fucking. But the thing is, he ran his shows late, so 2 of his locals got cut.
So artists that paid to open up this show didn't get a chance to perform.
And the thing is, it's like, dang, that's a lot of money. So like what you said, we're starting at show 1, so I'm just elaborating on that part.
Right. No, one act got cut because you wanted to run the tour
Not
consecutively within the
Per
timeline
contract,
that you
the tour
requested.
starts at 8 p.m. Starting with Jason the singer.
This guy's got some nerve, man. Trying to put that on them for wanting to run the tour package.
Sure, but again, private discussions, you weren't able to give me wiggle room. That's what I mean by that, regardless of a contract. I'm talking about a personal
the contract, that's exactly what it's there for. No wiggle room.
Right.
I mean, you said that you're a successful promoter for the most part. A successful promoter would have the full guarantee. If I was a successful promoter, when I hired Shaggy 2 Dope to come and do a job, when he showed up that day, I would have all of his guarantee in my pocket before anything, just to make sure I cover
book a
it.
show unless I knew I had money.
Like if I could cover it. So you can't be a successful promoter if you didn't off rip have the money to support it. Successful means that you would have it up front and then you would worry about getting your money elsewhere.
And the thing is this, it's like this. Actually, we're here to try to help you and school you, if you continue to move forward. I don't think you are, because I think you said something along those lines, but everything that we're saying is nothing but advice for you that we would expect it for you to know off jump when you book the shows. This is a rare moment, everybody in the chat and for you, James. This never happens. But since it has, it makes good content. And you get to say your piece there.
Right. No. Right. Yeah. If I'm able to get word out. Sure.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then with the second day, we definitely had some difficulties. The same thing. We had to piece some things together. Look, my whole thing is this, right? Number one, not everybody got charged to open up for you guys. There's ticket deals and I sold slots. That's neither here nor there. Okay. There's some facts to that, and then there's not. Number two.
Once again, DJ Clay's patience with this fool is beyond impressive to me.
It's fine, whatever. Number two, it's still, it was an overall sloppy mess, on my part. I'm not trying to get on here and say that, I was all on the right. I wasn't. Absolutely, I should have had my ducks in a row. But, there was prior situations that I was still dealing with. I had a show, I had 3 shows,
not our problem.
A couple weeks before
Now,
I
right
got you
there,
guys in
I
town.
gotta stop you because we're interviewing you about our shows.
No.
Has nothing to do with us.
Right. No, absolutely it doesn't. But it's still a financial burden onto the promoter. Neither issue at all. It's neither here nor there. But it's just a fact that I dealt with in my personal life and in my professional life. Now, anyways, going on to Saturday, the venue got,
Go ahead.
Saturday we pieced it together. I ended up sending you money for the meet and greet. A small balance on that. I'm completely transparent.
Oh, that was one of the best parts.
And
that was one of the best parts for me. Sorry, I apologize for interrupting. I know you asked if I would or not, but I told you I only would with facts. Check it out. That shit was crazy. One of the best parts in the first show, these kids came out, said they bought meet and greets, only they weren't checked in like that. I found out he had 7 more meet and greets than that was reported. I got very mad at that part. That really sucked, man, because I don't want to feel like the fans are getting ripped off. Especially, it's like not by us, you know what I'm saying?
No, and they weren't.
We made it right.
So thank you for bringing that up.
We made it right.
Right, and you got every dollar too. So.
Oh, eventually.
So nobody sat there and made more money.
We did. Eventually.
Yeah, nobody sat there and made more money off of your name. So that's not a narrative I'm going to allow to be spun, whether it be from fans or anybody else. I was requested.
Sounds like it was attempted.
No, not at all. I was requested. No, respectfully, it wasn't. Now, if you let me finish, I was requested to continue to sell those, and I was told to sell them at the door.
That's a lie because we sell those at our merch booth.
Meet and greets, yeah. That was now you're putting words in my mouth. I gotta get on the defense
there, but
with
we sell those at the merch
booth.
booth.
He wasn't even there. He knows verbatim what I would say. No, soon as doors open, VIPs meet and greets go down, son. That's on us.
We
make sure each and every motherfucking juggalo gets that same motherfucking love straight up through us. Holy shit!
Right?
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm not.
Look, man, I told
you
I'd conduct this shit professionally. Don't fucking play me stupid, please.
Right.
Yeah, we don't sell extra at the door. We sell those at the merch booth.
Okay. I digress. Regardless, so before booking
I love this guy.
booking you guys for the week, I told your agent, I don't want to sell these meet and greets, and I was still requested to. So, it becomes.
What the thing about the meet and greets is if somebody purchased them online, if they purchase them online, that money's already chilling there. So where the fuck did it go? Did you at the casino the night before or something? What the fuck? Shit, if you were gonna party, if you were gonna party with our money, at least let me know so I can fucking join you with the party. Shit.
Yeah, no, and again, you seen the emails and the screenshots and the receipts. Again, I had prior business that got that messed up my account, that is withhold everything that I have there. So I still, even with me paying you, right, I haven't even received money from that. And you've seen it, Clay, right? You've seen the screenshots.
What I'm hearing though right now, I want to get down to, I want to clarify. So there was 7 VIPs that didn't pay, that had wristbands for VIPs?
There was 8 VIPs online reported, and then day of still 8. Only at the end of the night, when it was meet and greet time, we had 15 total. We had 7 kids showing Bakelo their proofs of purchase through this guy, who he didn't let us know about.
And he paid you for the 7 already?
No, still not at that time yet.
And when he paid you, he only paid you for 7?
Try.
And you had to say, no, there was 15?
No, I had to get pissed off first. Okay. When I found out about the other 7, I had to snap a little bit. I went a little bit out of character.
Is that true, James?
Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, I would not call it a professional moment, but I understood.
I want to ask, why did you decide not to disclose the 8 additional that you sold?
I wasn't trying to do that at all. I was trying to piece everything together, respectfully, and I did. And once we got our list, and
when you were cashing out for the VIP money, you only tried giving them VIP money for 7 people when there was 15.
No, he sold an additional 7 at the door that we weren't aware of.
And he never tried to give you that money?
No, until those kids came to the merch booth showing their proof. So we honored it, because we're not going to let none of these fucking fans suffer for any bullshit that anybody else does. The show must go on. We're hooking our fans up. We love our fans. Touching base on the end of the nights, how both nights ended with meet and greets. You fucking skated on me on the second night, dude. Like, you straight up pulled off. You left. With a balance.
Yeah, no, and the first night I left as well, and you still got paid, and I still sent you the money.
You left when I seen you left, because there was, but the second night, you didn't even tell me peace out.
Yeah, no, the second night, immediately just got a little too hairy for my comfort. Look, I'll go out.
Hairy. Nobody's ever gonna hurt you if you're a man about things. Just
I don't
know
get
that.
hairy. No, I manscape.
Let me say my piece. This is real important for me to. It's the whole reason I agreed to do this.
Okay, go ahead. This is the part we all been waiting for.
Yeah. So first off, you're dissecting the whole night, you know, and I understand that. It's your job, it's your fans, it's your people. But ultimately, you know, I came on here to say, regardless of what your personal opinion is, regardless of what your fans' opinions are.
This opinion part really bugs me because it seems to me DJ Clay is just speaking facts the entire time while this guy is making excuses.
Hold on.
Or anything like that.
If you're about to say regardless,
mistakes. I made some mistakes.
If you're about to say regardless, and you're about to end this situation, this sentence with that we did get paid in full, that's not what we want to hear.
No. I'm not saying that. If you can let me finish, please.
Yes, go ahead. Floor is yours again.
Cool. So regardless of what your fans or you know, you guys have in your personal opinions, you know, and everything else, you know, I came on here, you know, to number one, explain what happened, which I don't feel like I was able to completely, but that's fine.
Well, when would you have had the
most importantly
chance to,
apologize?
There you go. The last word that you said, apologized. I like that part.
Sure. If you're gonna let me elaborate, thanks.
Sure.
You know, number one, I apologize to your fans. I apologize to the venue. Both venues deal with you know, my mishap. I apologize to yourself, to Shaggy, your crew, and even other individuals outside of this that I've had some.
Those are the homies. Go ahead.
Interactions with.
Hey, what about Kung Fu Vampire? Ouija Mac.
Absolutely.
If y'all remember, Ouija had to cancel a show up there just recently on the Revelations tour as well. Same promoter.
You know, absolutely.
Mr. Criminal, go ahead and give them their apologies as well. Those are all homies that touch base with your boy.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You know, and again, you know, I definitely haven't shown my best face these last few months in the way that I've represented myself and these individuals. And so I do apologize for that, you know, and it's been one of my hardest moments as a promoter, you know, and as a man and a husband and a businessman. And, you know, it's definitely my darkest hour. But, you know, one thing I don't do is, you know, is run, you know, I deactivated my social medias for my wife's sanity. So I will say that if you could just give me a second, you know, I don't mind, you know, public humiliation. We're all part of this. I mean, you guys have dealt that in the past, you know, with other celebrities and things like that. That's fine.
I think you set up that humiliation part for yourself. We didn't have to do that at all.
Right. No, but can I finish?
Are you asking me on my station? Just tone it down a little bit, and then you can finish. Tone it down.
So, you know, the humiliation and the harassment and stuff, that's fine, you know, but when
no, it's not. Harassment's not
it's
fine.
Just it got over there.
No, there's nothing good about harassment.
But I just what I'm trying to say is this: I put myself out there as a public figure. People are going to say things about me the same way people said things about you in the past.
This right here is the closest that DJ Clay comes to losing his cool, respectfully.
Right. No, you can't compare. It's not comparable. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? It's not fucking comparable. People say about you what they say they've ever said about me. No. Here's what I hear about me. This motherfucker's dope. He's fresh. He's sweet. He's cool. Here's what I hear about you. Fucking scam. Fucking asshole. Fucking dickhead. Like what? That's all I heard. I was the one trying to fucking have your back. What? How would you compare that ever? I'm offended by that shit.
No, you took what I just said right now and
I took it how the fuck you just said it.
What? Been compared to me.
That's what you just said.
No, I'm saying that in the public eye, right? What I'm saying in the public eye, when you put yourself out there as an artist, as a promoter, as an entity, you open yourself up to criticism and to being received a certain way. That has happened to all of us. That's all I was trying to say.
But if you're cool and you do cool shit, then they'll be cool with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just saying, I don't run into these problems. Look, it's not James the Juggernaut bringing me live on his Twitch to interview me about, trying to clear fucking DJ Clay's name. Because that shit don't happen to me. See that shit? See where I'm going with it? Trying to help you out and give you some advice.
Yeah.
If you don't think it's going to work out or if it's for you, then you probably shouldn't do it.
Listen, one thing you've never heard, DJ Clay did bad business.
Never heard that. And I'm a man of my word.
Now, we're not saying that you did bad business, but you did shady business.
No, I did shady business.
You completed the bag, but you tried not to.
No, I did.
You tried to hide some VIP money. You tried to do some janky promoter shit.
No.
But there's a lot of unprofessionalism all around. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like in the first show, there was now James, are you you got anything else you want to say at the moment right now, or would you like to? I'll give you the option to respond if you want. If you want me to go into something real quick.
Sure. Yeah. No, I absolutely.
So
just wanted to
and
say my
check this
piece
out. At any point, like I said, hey, I'm a fair guy. So at any point, just tell me if I'm full of shit. Here's the shit, and I'm trying to teach you. Let me give you some knowledge, man. I don't know if it's true to say right now that you're probably straight on the promoter business. You're probably like, fuck it, I'm done. You're probably like done with it. I don't know. You don't have to answer that right now per se. Anyway, what I'm saying though is professional style. I firsthand seen somebody offer you like mushrooms, and you were like, nah, man, fuck that. I don't do mushrooms. And first thing in my head was like, yo, that's dope. But you followed it up with, he looked me right in the eyes and was like, I only drink and do coke.
Allegedly, respectfully.
And I was like, probably something you shouldn't be saying to me, bro, because I'm the tour manager and you owe us money.
One thing that I hate.
So it don't matter. I don't care what people do. It for drugs, for fun, leisure, whatever. That's cool. But on a professional level, you shouldn't say that.
When they're on fucking drugs or alcohol.
You shouldn't say that part. To people, you gotta learn to not say certain shit to anybody. Maybe period.
I mean, you shouldn't be drinking or any drugs while you're in the place of business.
Yeah, I agree with that. You shouldn't drink.
Yeah, just so it's understood. Yes.
And runners and fucking stagehands drunk every fucking night. It's the worst thing in the world.
Right. No, and no, absolutely. I shouldn't have made that joke, and at the time I thought it was funny, but it wasn't. And just so it's clear, and just, I do, in the past, I've struggled with addiction. I recently made the attempt to stay sober, and so I haven't done any substances.
Coke, go ahead and say it. Coke, you have nothing. Coke. It's all right, guy. It's a safe place.
No. It's I'm not going to whether it be cocaine, whether it be anything, whether it be doing mushrooms, whether it be marijuana, anything. I made a promise to my wife that I would, attempt a clean and sober life, and I've been doing my best to do so.
Well, good for you. I hope you're telling the truth.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, because of that VIP money, I can't hold you to the truth.
No, that's fine. Again,
JoJo's gonna keep a hardcore with you, son.
I mean, I have no filter, and I speak
again,
nothing but the truth. And if I feel this way, it's like, hey, man, like if you make a contract, there should be no fighting. You should come up to the tour manager and say, "Blase Split, here's your money. Here we go. We're all paid up. We're done for the night. I'm going to drink my alcohol and do my cocaine, and I don't owe you anything, and we don't have to talk no more."
Well, now here's another thing as well, James. I'm just giving you advice to better your career or your life, or or was career, whatever, or would have been, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, if you would have just approached the situation like, hey, straight the fuck up, Clay. I'm struggling to get the rest of this bread for this show because I did this and this. I fucked up. Sorry, my bad, but I'm about to try my hardest. That shit would have went a lot further than everything you had to go through this entire last week.
And I totally
You can't hustle a hustler, homie.
I don't believe I was trying to hustle anybody, but I definitely.
Of course, you don't believe, but I believe
that I went about.
I don't think your intent going into it was like, I'm gonna hustle these motherfuckers.
No, I don't think so either.
But I think that when it came down to it, and you were like, damn, I suck at promoting, and I don't have all the money for these guys right now, you shouldn't have been like, I'm gonna try to hide in my car so they can't see me or
they say
find
the
me,
truth shall set you free. And guess what? In this situation,
it
wouldn't have did that, but it was sure in the fuck would have helped you out.
Sure, and nobody was hiding. I was in a private space, so I could sit there and make calls to make sure I had the finances.
But without telling anybody that you didn't have their money or that you were trying to get their money, you were just disappeared. You pulled ghost mode.
Oh no.
Well, he was he wasn't.
Clay was very much
he was
aware
in his
the first
car.
night. Yeah, and Clay was very much aware that night that I said, "Hey, I'm going to make a couple of calls and try to get this together." Did I not say that?
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, you said that.
So and again, it just trickled into Saturday night. I personally
Yes, Yes,
need to
Chesty,
wrap
yes.
this up.
I was just replying
You know,
to
I
some of
personally
my
need to wrap
chat.
this up.
Yeah, me
and
too,
so
because
I
it's
just,
already
there's one more
11:24,
thing I
and
wanted
it's
to say.
almost spoil Rubble time here, James. Meaning
you guys mind if I-
WWE
you guys mind if I end
2K23.
this
That's
with
what we do.
something?
So let's wrap it up, B. Let's wrap it up.
So the moral
Okay,
of this
so
story is, the conclusion of this story is, you don't know how to promote, got yourself into a jam, you had to pull some strings to get out of it, you tried to do it in a fucking janky way, you got caught up, things got heated, you got the money, things ended up right, and now here we are. You shouldn't be doing what you're doing.
Yeah. Don't quit your day job, James. Don't quit it.
What'd you learn,
Anyways,
James?
I want to say thank you.
Was
James,
this,
what did you
I
learn?
hope this was educational experience for you. I didn't bring you on here to
Oh, absolutely.
to talk shit, to do anything.
Absolutely.
I believe I didn't talk shit besides facts, and sometimes that shit could talk into some people. What I'm saying though is
I ain't
like,
mad at you,
it's
James,
a learning
because
experience.
you made it right. I just think that you should have won about it.
I had nothing to learn from it, but I'm pretty sure you did. JoJo learned what
Sure, you guys
happened
mind
last
if I
week.
say something?
Go ahead.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Again, I apologize to you guys, to Shaggy. I apologize to the fans. I apologize to the artists. This is not the way that I like to represent myself. This is not the way I will continue to represent myself, either in my business or my personal life. And for whatever it's worth, whatever this does for me, I just.
And he's gone. We lost him, guys. Sorry.
Click.
But
Bye.
yeah.
Suck our
Timeout,
dick.
T-Mark.
Suck our dick. Suck our
SOD.
dick.
SOD. SOD.
Damn, you should have left them on the stream for that.
I mean, I
man.
felt like, we got to where we needed to be on that one. James, the Juggernaut.
He shouldn't be able to have
So
that.
check it out. When he goes to the barber, you think he's just like,
James,
he's like,
Juggernaut.
line me up? How do you start here?
My apologies for making this so long, but I wanted to include as much as possible because, like I said, I find this fascinating. So this guy tried to duck paying the headlining artists, overcharged opening acts that didn't get to perform their slots, and sold unsanctioned meet and greets and tried to pocket that money as well. And dude left on the second night without paying them at all? It does seem that DJ Clay is saying that there is still a balance owed.
I'll tell you what's even realer. Send the rest of that balance, James. And then we'll be good, homie.
Does he owe you a balance?
Yes, he's still. Oh, fuck yeah.
I thought you said he
What
paid
the
in
fuck
full.
is the whole
I
point of
thought-
this shit? Yes, he does.
I thought you said that he had. I thought that you guys said that he made the number.
Except,
The interest?
remember, he skated out at the last show with a balance.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you weren't paying it. You were playing Fortnite. That's why.
Well, I thought the moral of that story though is because he was like defending himself because he actually made it right and got the whole bag right. So he still owes a balance? Oh, call that motherfucker back.
So what do you think of this James the Janky promoter situation? Was DJ Clay fair? Was James the Juggernaut honest? Will James the Juggernaut ever promote a show again? Does James the Juggernaut ask his barber or his wife to shape up his beard so that there's an illusion of a jawline? Let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure you hit the like gimmick. Make sure you hit the subscribe gimmick. I'm going to close with some words from DJ Clay that I think sums this all up. I love y'all. Whoop whoop. Humble Among Broadcast System 113 coming soon.
Yo, it's like us as an underground community cannot continue to allow shit like that happen. It's not just him. There's a few others out there. It's far and few, but it does happen. And as an underground community, me and Kung Fu actually were talking about that shit. We need to stay more in touch with each other.
Yeah.
And let each other know who's out there being on some real fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's real, and I agree. We should do that.
Respectfully, like I just said, I'm human.